Yeah, most of the jockeys are small.
Herrigold died shortly after the facade was completed.
Run it! I gun it, Mama! Gun it! And we still haven't booked a hotel. And we're pretty sure we've seen somebody doing drugs.
Dealing.
Can't see it.
Well, it's behind the trees.
Can you give it a little more gas?
No, I don't want to.
Come on, Mama.
So we left our car on the street. Hopefully it'll be there when we get back. This is like the old train bridge. They light it up at night. We finally made it to the Kentucky Derby. There's not a soul here. Hey guys, so here is, my name is Briley and I've got Courtney here with me. We're going to give you a little commentary over top of some of this, just so it's not a bunch of random videos. And so we drove into Louisville.
Mm-hmm.
This is Churchill Downs we're going to start with. We came from
We came from Mammoth Cave City.
Yeah. And so our first stop was Churchill Downs, and then after Churchill Downs we went to dinner, and then we went to a basketball game, the Cardinals, Lady Cardinals.
University of Louisville.
And then the next day we done a little shopping and kind of just killed some time, and then drove into Lexington. So let's get started. What did we say this was? The Cardinal Stadium?
Yep.
Football Cardinal Stadium.
Yeah, that's where University of Louisville plays.
And this is driving into Churchill Downs, so that's what you see, the big stadium over top of the buildings there to the left. This is just a couple more videos of the... Yeah, most of the jockeys are small. They're like Guatemalans or Hispanics. Tiny little people.
Yeah.
So they can go fast. A lot of construction going on. Jockey Club suites. We finally made it to the Kentucky Derby. There's not a soul here. We may be the only ones watching a race. I don't know where all them thousands of cars are parked out there. And it took us a while to figure out where our seats were because it was... Maybe the race just got finished. It was really empty. There was nobody working inside, and so we kind of had to wander around to find what door to go through to get to... Oh, that's the commentary guy on the TV.
We had pre-purchased tickets too, so we
that
didn't purchase
don't look so little.
At the gate. Brawley had ordered online and kind of had picked it out. I'm excited.
So the finish line is that white pole right there.
The horses are lining up.
Oh yeah, the horses are coming out. I guess we could have walked down there. So 116 goes to about where that guy is standing up right there. So 117 would have been... We're almost right in the right line. So this is that's row 3, 4, so it counts down or goes up that way. They do races every 30 minutes, and we were there for probably about 6 races or so. Don't you think?
I think we saw 5 races, but there were 6 races total. We missed the first race coming in.
Nobody here. I thought it was going to be packed.
So it was like a 3-hour entertainment, I guess.
I don't know.
It fell back.
Fell back to 3.
3. Orange is coming in.
And we are from North Alabama and have 0 idea about horse racing. Like, this is our very first experience with horse racing ever.
Where's number 9 at? Oh, I think he's in front. No, number 7's in front. 7, 4, and 9. And you could go inside and place bets, apparently at any amount. Here they come down the stretch. Number 9. Number 9. Oh, number 8, 6 or 8. Where's? Oh, there's number 9. He fell off. They're getting them warmed up, and so they'll race around the track and then go in the gate for them on the far side.
I think I'm going 6. Probably.
The actual Kentucky Derby tickets were $500 for the seats we had. So
we realized that car is
in 1,000 feet. Turn left
there's
on East
quite the
Jefferson
homeless
Street.
population, and the ghetto is just around the corner. So here in Louisville. So we're downtown. We're going to the Troll Under the Bridge, I believe it's called, and we're going to try Sally Mae's tomorrow or something. There was quite the hangout, crowd around Sally Mae's, and we're pretty sure we've seen somebody doing drugs.
Dealing drugs.
One block over, and so we're going to try it during the daylight hours. And we got Tent City here.
Yes, we do, and we gotta.
So there is quite the homeless population. Oh, and we got some sleepers on the side of the road there. So we left our car on the street. Hopefully it'll be there when we get back. It's getting crowded downtown.
There's apparently an event happening. We don't know what's happening.
There's an event that we're not aware of, and we still haven't booked a hotel. So we hope we have somewhere to stay tonight.
It's gonna be good.
So after 6 p.m. they got free parking at all the meters. So we found a meter that was not occupied, waited 2 minutes, and got free parking versus paying $15 or $5.
I don't know if you guys know this, but we're pretty cheap, and Kelly and I don't spend money well.
come to find out, it was the Lady Cardinals had a basketball game at the KFC stadium, is what you see here.
So the girls' basketball team was ranked number 7 in the nation when we went and saw them play. They were very good. They have a really stout freshman that is down low. She's pretty impressive. But it was a lot of fun just to see a different kind of stadium. And then the group that performed at halftime is just a student group, an international student group that goes to University of Louisville.
This is like the old train bridge. They light it up at night. We just got done with the Cardinals basketball.
Yeah.
Courtney loved it.
It was awesome.
They won.
By a lot. They're really good.
And so this is next morning at the breakfast place. This is about all the footage that I got. And then we stopped at this. This is a facade, just a little stop on the way.
Just a historic landmark there in Louisville.
Yeah.
Christian Hergold, a German immigrant and stonecutter, came to Louisville sometime prior to 1850, and in 1857 he built his home at 264 Marion Street in an area known as the Point. This was a period of unrest and attacks on Irish and German immigrants not long after the infamous Bloody Monday incident in 1855. In order to prove his patriotism and loyalty to America, he carved inscriptions and busts of American notables into the facade of the house. Among the incised mottos is one reading, Hail to the city of Louisville. Herrigold died shortly after the facade was completed in 1865, and his son, Charles, lived there until his death in 1925. The Herrigold House was one of only a few structures on the point to survive the Great Flood in 1937, the only one still inhabitable. The house survived until 1953, when the city purchased the property in order to expand the city dump. Mayor Charles Farnsley saved the facade of the house from demolition by moving it to Thruston Park on River Road between Adams and Ohio Street. In June of 2007, the facade was moved to the entrance of the historic Frankfort Avenue.
Afterwards, we went to this little antique mall and walked around and found a coffee cup, and Courtney found some sugar and cream. And then this is just one of the higher-end neighborhoods
In the historic district.
Yeah, it's also got I guess a mansion or a museum. You could tour one of these big houses, and we went over to see it. And the guy told us that during, was it Christmas?
Mm-hmm.
They a lot of these families in the community here, they come together and do a big open house, so you can go through and see all the Christmas decorations and things.
It's very impressive. The houses are very old, but they're still very big and very well maintained. It's just a really, really nice area in Louisville. And we are currently there in the second week of November. This is called the
Witch's Tree. It's just another landmark across from the museum we were at. And this is the Conrad Museum.
Correct.
We didn't have time to tour it, but we stopped and just took some pictures and talked to the guy inside of the
Gift shop
gift
area.
shop. Yeah.
Yeah.
The architecture is very impressive, especially considering how old it is.
Ton of money.
I want that squirrel. Take you out.
Squirrels for sure are fat around here. And they're not scared of anything.
And this was actually on the scenic byway between Lexington and Louisville. We were looking at a lot of the horse farms and run across this deer. He's almost there. There he goes. There he goes. Courtney told me to do that.
No, I did not. It's the
Jump the
most
fence,
embarrassing moment of the trip.
Run him over, Mama.
Oh my
Run
goodness.
it. I got it, Mama. Got it. Get him. Got it.
And this is the Secretariat.
Secretariat.
Right as you go into Louisville, Lexington.
Such awful news.